And the other form that was discussed was Form 15434, which is an application for Employee Retention Credit Voluntary Disclosure Program. And this is a new form, and it was first, the last revision and original form was created in December 2023 because they launched the voluntary disclosure program in January. I mean, the top part one is pretty self-explanatory, the taxpayer information. If you are filling it out on behalf of your client, you will fill out the third-party payer or client information. So you'll say yes, fill that out. That's pretty self-explanatory. And this would be also where you can indicate that you want to authorize another individual to represent, or the business owner would say that they want another individual to represent them before the IRS. And then you would click this box and submit 80 or 2848 in addition to this form. And part 4, again, I think this is all pretty self-explanatory, where it's saying what form on 13A. So most people, it's going to be 941X. Some people, it would be on an original 941, or it could be on a 943X, 944X, or original 943, 944. Those are 943s and 944s are annual returns. So theoretically, with the way the program changed, it is possible that if you were filing an original 943 and got PPP, you could have filed it for 2020 and 2021 on original returns. But if it's a 943 or 944, the proper period to note on that is going to be December 31st, either 2020 or 2021. And then you have to break it down between the reported not refundable ERC and the reported refundable ERC. And there were firms that were not filling out not refundable, putting it all under refundable. Basically, you have to fill out this form how your original form was filled out claiming the ERC. And when I say original, I mean it could be an original 941 or an amended 941X. And I know there were other forms that were used to claim ERC because I filled some of them out myself, but the majority were 941, 941X. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to mean whatever form it was. And then you do math. You put the total for all periods over here on the last column on the right. And then you do more math on 13D, 14, and 15. And if an individual business or organization advised you or your client to claim ERC, you will mark yes. If you did this on your own, you'll mark no. If you have no idea how the ERC got claimed, I would do a little bit of research and find out before you fill this disclosure out. Because if nobody did anything and it was just your payroll software, I would say yes and put the payroll software in here and describe the services provided. So basically what this is doing is like the IRS is trying to figure out who the bad actors were and how so many people filled out ERC claims that were not eligible. And filling this out, it will possibly start an IRS investigation for the people who were working at the mills or whoever was telling people, yes, you qualify. And 'Cause I mean, we all got those calls. I mean, my husband got calls for his business. He's an LLC, no employees. He's the only person that does anything for that LLC. And he kept telling him, "I don't have any employees." And they kept trying to push him to talk to the next level because there was definitely something that could be done. And the only way he got off of some of these calls was just to hang up. And then, you sign as the taxpayer and or you sign as the representative. And then the rest of it is just all the instructions.